Hi, and welcome to this tutorial on changing color. A lot of the time when we create artworks, we may be happy with the color scheme at that point, but we may want to present the client with variance. So if we look at the design that's on your screen at the moment, it's got a very beach, sand, blue sky, white beach sort of feel to it. Very, very funky sort of design. But what happens if you wanted to alter this so that you had shades of green or shades of red, etc.? It would be very painstaking to go into this design and change all those colors one by one on each one of the objects in order to get that effect. Especially since we're using transparencies here, we're using drop shadows here, we're using glows, we're using outlines, we're using a whole bunch of different techniques within CorelDraw in order to create this logo. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a copy. So I'm going to copy and paste and move it down here so that we can see some of the alterations that are happening as we use this technique. So here we have a whole bunch of vector objects. We can alter this as if we were altering a bitmap. So I'm going to go to Effects, Adjust, Hue, Saturation, Lightness. So I'm just going to move that out of the way so we can actually see what's going on here. This dialog comes up. Now we're actually going to alter the hue slider. The hue slider will then shift all of these colors along the color wheel and create a whole new color palette for our logo design. It's very, very useful. We're just going to click on the lock here, so that it locks whatever effect that we do according to the sliders. So I'm going to move that hue slider up to about there. And can you see that? Instantly, all the colors are changed and the hue is altered, and it's a very, very nice way of presenting artwork in different ways. I'm going to up the saturation there, and I'm going to move the hue slider the other way. Well, look at that. That's very interesting. And just in one click, every single one of the shapes, colors, altered. So I can adjust the lightness, so I can make this darker, I can make it lighter. There are a lot of things I can do to this logo to change it without having to go in, ungroup everything, and alter my entire piece of artwork. So I hope that's a really nice, powerful tip there for you when you are designing and you want to shift the colors around a bit. Enjoy.